God, matching speedos. Are you kidding me? I believe fighting is bad, so let's stop.
Peeking.
Things are heating up something fierce, but everyone's gonna come. I hope they come soon. And as she said that, Ibuki peeked out of the window. Oh! What is it? Look outside! Outside! What's outside?
Isn't that Hyoko?
Yeah, she's kind of crying, isn't she?
Jeez, don't get my hopes up. I thought it was Miss Sonia.
Doesn't she seem a little strange?
If I had to describe it as a song title, it'd be Sprint of Tears. Huh? It looks like she's running from the beach. Did something happen?
Oh my god, it's gonna be a dead body, isn't it? Ah! Despite our questions, Hyoko ran by the front of the diner at full speed. Oh my god, it's gonna be Mahiru. No, it's gonna be Mahiru. She totally ran past us, but wasn't she part of the beach crew? Apparently she can't swim, so she turns us down. But didn't she just come running from the beach? I'm sorry, I don't really know all the details about that. Well, it just means women are full of surprises. Mahiru's the type to totally come, but she surprisingly turned us down too. Mahiru, she did? She turned it down? It's so unexpected of her to not join an event like this. In fact, she would totally plan this whole thing.
That's totally it.
But it can't be helped. Apparently she wasn't really feeling well. I'm terribly sorry to continue this topic, but why was Hyoko crying? Why are you asking us? But if she was sprinting away from the beach and crying, something's definitely wrong.
Hey. Whoa!
When did you get here all of a sudden? Kazuichi suddenly shouted, and what he was looking at was near the diner's entrance. As I turned around,
My, how disappointing. I thought if I came early, I'd be the first one to arrive.
that's a cute bikini. I like it. I couldn't keep myself from staring like an idiot.
Whoa, Chiaki! You came wearing only your swimsuit. I didn't want to carry it with me. If I did, it'd be a serious burden.
Pitos in speedos. Would she cry at the sight of her body though? She seemed okay with murdering animals. She seemed okay with murdering animals, but when it comes to murdering humans, she was very like... I don't know. I guess that's weird, right? If she was really a psychopath, she wouldn't cry about seeing a dead body. But maybe she isn't actually a psychopath? I don't know. Serious burden? That's a total exaggeration.
But even though you didn't want to carry anything, it looks like you're carrying something.
Instead of bringing lunch for everyone, I brought ice cream. It's not like I'm gonna turn it down, but ice cream is completely different from lunch. I don't think it can be used as a substitute. Also, I was thinking of stuff we could all do at the beach together. So I brought a board game too. Should we play it even though we came all this way to go to the beach? Nah.
Probably not a real psychopath, that would be too obvious. I don't mean psychopath in the sense that she's like a serial murderer or anything like that. Just like she has a psychopath personality, which is like when you don't have empathy and you're like manipulative. So she seemed like she didn't have much empathy because she was always like crushing animals and stuff, but apparently that was just the first impressions and she might actually be very tender deep inside. Maybe not. She was getting closer to Mahiru, at least, who probably died, so... Oof. Maybe that's why she's crying. I'll play the board game. Board games at the beach are fun.
I see.
It's always a lot of fun.
Disappointing.
I always take Catan when I go to the beach with my friends. But how should I say this? Is this what Gap Mo is supposed to be? What's a Gap Mo? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, to be honest. Yeah, I know what you meant, but still, it's kind of thing that we try to ship with her, which makes us think it's not the whole truth. Yeah. The game does do that kind of stuff, just present the character as being something, and then as you go deeper, the character is actually completely different. She saw Crab Island. No, that's all. She's not scared of crabs. She kills the crabs. Monokuma is scared of crabs. For someone who's normally so quiet to wear such a daring swimsuit, it makes you a little excited, right, Hajime? Well, I don't know. That's what I said, but my heartbeat was actually getting faster and faster. Seriously, man, I never expected Jack to have such huge jugs.
What happened?
Huge jugs, okay. Jugs?
Hey, hey, hey!
You didn't say that just now. It was Hajime. He's a pervert, you know? What are you saying? I mean, I only have eyes for me and Sonia. I've dreamt of going out with a blonde lady ever since I was a kid. The size is a little small, but this was the only swimsuit that fit me.
Hey.
I don't look good in it? Huh? Well, no, I guess you look good.
Thanks.
Then I'm glad, I guess. Wearing a bikini is sure, darling. You're gonna get bonus points for wearing a white one. My heart is not just thumping, it's thumping always practically like batum, batum, batum. It's probably a heart attack. Hey, I kept you waiting. We heard a voice at the diner door slowly open, and the person who walked through it was... So this is just chapter about bikinis.
Keep you
It's
guys
just
waiting.
That's cool. Hey, sorry to keep you guys waiting. What's with all the blood? What? Crabs are evil. I learned that from playing Elder Scrolls. Fish too, they're even worse. No, crabs are cute. I like crabs. They're very cute. Yeah, Akane, what happened to you?
What? Is something wrong? I made sure to wear a swimsuit this time.
Not that! Your wounds!
Oh, they tried
It
to
wouldn't be
murder
strange
her?
if we nicknamed you Carrie right now. Oh, you're talking about these. On my way over here, I happened to run into Coach Nekomaru. And when that happens, I gotta fight him, you know?
Why does she have to do that?
Are you really all right? Your head, it looks like it's split in half. Well, it'll heal as long as I rub some spit in it, right?
Rub some
You're
spit.
totally playing up the power of human spit.
I'm all fired up now. I never knew such a strong opponent even existed.
I love this shipping Nekomaru and Akane. That's the best one so far. Anyways, you need to be treated. You also need your wounds sterilized. Akane, please come with me. With an unusual forceful demeanor, Mikan pulled Akane into the bathroom. That's why she's the ultimate nurse. Well, it's gonna be okay if we leave it to her.
Hey,
What's with all this ruckus?
All right.
Oh, who is it this time? I was hoping it would be like Fuyuhiko in a bikini. Crabs are shaped like friends. The squid's goo. I like crabs. Very cute.
Hajime and Kazuichi, why you two here?
Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily?
I just did a little swimming.
A little swimming?
I swam around the island for about 3 hours.
That's too obvious for me not to comment on. That's definitely not a little swimming.
Why were you already swimming? You guys are about to swim now, right? Isn't that why you're all meeting up?
It wasn't for my enjoyment. I was trying to see if I could swim to a different island,
Yeah, that definitely won't work, to be honest.
but I couldn't find any other islands. It seems it may be difficult to leave this island by swimming.
If you didn't see anything after you swam for 3 hours, it's more than difficult. It's impossible.
Yeah, that may be true.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime. Huh? What?
awesome!
A woman with wet, slicked back hair is pretty fine too, huh?
Oh my!
And this body too, man!
Young ladies are sure well endowed nowadays. Is that a challenge against all the women in the world? Fine. Ibuki accepts that challenge with the power of technology. Time to pump these puppies full of silicone.
Me in real life.
Don't say such asinine things.
Anyways, it looks like everyone's almost here and it's already past 4 p.m. If so, all that's left is Sonia got
terribly sorry for
murdered.
my
Oh no,
delay.
she's here. I was gonna say Sonia got murdered. No, she's fine. is pretty scared of it. He's double down on excitement. Alright, what kind of sexy swimsuit is Miss Sonia wearing? And then she's like wearing like a burqa or something. Oh, okay, so she's like diva.
It's a suit.
It is to prevent sunburn. I do not want my skin to be sun damaged. However, as I have never worn a wetsuit before, I had a hard time putting it on, which resulted in my delay. Really, it is my bad.
Oh my.
I see, a wetsuit. Well, Miss Sonia does have a beautiful white skin.
Miss Sonia.
But that tie outfit of hers is amazing. Just what I would expect from a 100% purebred princess. Inbred princess? This guy is quick to recover. Anyway, why are you two here? I want to say that, Miss Sonia. I'll be honest, if you're gonna go to the beach, please let us come with you.
I am concerned.
Well, this was originally supposed to be a girls-only outing to strengthen our friendship with each other. Do you think we can make an exception? Pretty please? Well, it's okay. It's not like there will be any problems, even if there were some boys.
Then,
You're right. They came all the way here. It would be bad if we made them leave. Miss Sonia's just so kind.
All right.
More likely inbred. Yeah, that's royalty for you. Oh my god. Alright, now it's decided. Let's get going. But Akane's wounds are still being treated.
Shut up.
Shut up! There's no way I can just stand around. I'll go ahead and prepare. I'll set up the parasol and prepare the drinks.
Engines revving.
I mean it. I promise I'll give it all my all to serve you so everyone has fun. With no more amount of gusto, he busted out of the diner. I'm surrounded by girls in swimsuit. This is a little awkward. I should go help Kazuichi too. As I mumble my excuse, I ran out of the diner, almost as if I were escaping. And then we're gonna find a dead body in the beach. Chandler Beach. Oh, it's gonna be the announcement. Malcolm is be like, oh, a dead body is found. That bell just now. Could it be?
A body has been discovered!
There we go. It was Mahiru, wasn't it? Oof. I always choose the worst characters to try to get friends with.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
A body? That's a lie. Impossible.
Someone come here!
That was definitely Kazuichi's voice just now. It sounds like he's nearby. Oh, the pet? Oh? What? A nag? And he left? He wants to give you something? 100 monocoins? Ramune coconut juice? What? Goodbye? Why are you leaving? Why is she leaving? Why did she leave? I thought she was gonna evolve. So long, Space Snake. Oh no! He's just a nag now. Why did she leave? Is it because we gave her too much hope and she wanted to be in despair? That might have been it. Oof. So sad. I like the snake girl. You can make a lot of different pets based on how you increase their hope and despair. Yeah, I thought she would continue growing, but instead she just left. If you want, I can send you a guide for the different pets. It's okay, I guess. Wait, where was he screaming from? From the house? Ah! It's the wrong way. Please. There we go. Send me the guy on Discord and I'll check it after the stream. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just go blind and, I don't know, see what happens with the pets. Did that scream just come from in here? Cautiously, I reached my hand towards the doorknob. I twisted the doorknob and I tried to open the door. It won't open? It's locked. No, this is different. It's like something's blocking the door from the other side. What does this mean? A body, obviously. There's a certain pet I really want you to make. Lamau. Interesting. Kazuichi screamed. Did I really hear you coming from here? So it's like you get the egg grows, and then that becomes an animal, and then the animal just leaves? Or did I do something wrong for the snake to leave? Because I thought that the snake would like keep evolving, but I guess not. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good then. What am I being nervous about? There's no reason for me to be nervous, except that there was a murder. A body discovered announcements. I won't believe it. I'm not going to believe it. There's no way I'll believe it. Who would believe something like that? As I raised my voice, I swiftly stepped into the beach house. I won't believe it. The moment I stepped inside the beach house, the words mercilessly shattered into pieces. Oof. Rest in peace, Mahiro. If this was all a dream, when did I begin dreaming? If this is reality, why is Mahiro on the floor covered in blood? I couldn't understand anything that was in front of me. I couldn't believe in anything. Spooky. Deadly life. She got battered. That sucks. I liked her. So sorry, like I knew she was one of your favorites. Well, yeah. It's like every chapter I try to interact with a different character that's not Chiaki or Gundam, I guess, and they die. On chapter 1 was Byakuya. On chapter 2 it was Mahiro, and they just died. I'm bad at picking picking the characters, I guess. Mahiro Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. You're a cuss leaker? Don't say that. And she was always straightforward towards us and towards herself. She was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiro? Why? Why did this happen to her? The muscles in my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hands against the wall.
Damn it!
Hajime, before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding me?
Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me! Just go to bed in chapter 3, then no one dies, problem solved. No, I need to find the backstories of the characters. We're almost all the way with the relationship with Chiaki. And also I want to get further into a relationship with Nagito. You know, a true relationship with Nagito. But we haven't been able to talk to him at all in chapter 2, which sucks. I obviously don't know what's going on either.
Oh!
That's not the time to make bubbles. Hurry and get the others. Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. It must have taken some time, but I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return around the time I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Wait, why am I here? The girls were standing outside the door, leaning to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this.
For heaven's sake, what in the world's going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling around the beach house until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Hold on a second.
Hmm.
Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door. There are footprints leading out of the beach house, right? It's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence... Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial?
You serious?
Then are you saying this is...
That's right.
That's right! One of you guys killed her!
Lie.
Killed? It's impossible!
Hey, hey.
It's not like an accident or something?
Lie.
If you guys think that's an accident, that still means this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words.
This also counts as a legitimate murder. Though such deaths fall into a grey area on this island, I'll make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's all considered a murder. Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island, so not when Monomi takes good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't like
there it is, the silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine. Not gonna lose your bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid. This is the worst. Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way.
Jeez, it's not my fault. Huh? Then whose fault is it, you ask? To find out, we hold a class trial. So let's begin already. No whining, just begin already. Okay, I shall pass you Monokuma file number 2. This should start to feel familiar.
Do your best.
Now then, do your very best to investigate. I will see you later at the class trial. Class trial and investigation. This is horrible. It's just too horrible. Then you should have solved the murder before you occurred. Don't you have the kind of power? I did have the power before you appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it, judging from Monokuma and Monomi's relationship, there's no doubt she gets stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the civilians cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person. So basically, you have no idea what happened on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst, and a powerless rabbit like me is the worst. She was accidentally bashed over the head repeatedly with a baseball bat. Happens all the time. Yeah. It's kind of like, at some point, it gets a bit frustrating that people are like, oh no, this couldn't have happened, it must have been an accident. Well, that's like a baseball bat on the floor. Like, that's obviously not an accident. What are you talking about? Hey, no, it's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Do we have to do this again? A cruel thing, we have to do it again?
Why?
I cannot believe it. My hero was killed by one of us.
Damn it.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial. Seriously, I'm done. Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything else except do it. And there's no way we can just ignore the reason my hero was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
because it's bad.
Because we should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Jackie,
Well,
the killer has their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Taro too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so,
killing.
we should never
We'll
forgive
never allow it.
Killing. She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone's going to die if we don't do it. In order for all of us to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it!
Let's do this!
Perhaps.
My hero probably wants us to do it too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand if everyone's doing it, I'll do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself a little. Also, I will go and tell others who aren't here about this. You're right. If all you heard was the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place. I should excuse myself for now.
Hey,
Then, let's begin. Who killed my hero Koizumi? Why was she... find this out and saw this already. That's right. We have to do it. It's the only way. Okay, so thinking real quick. Fuyuhiko, Hiomi, is that her name? Hiomi, the psychopath girl, Nekomaru were the 3 people who went around the beach, but weren't with the group that was like gonna go to the beach actually. So they're the 3 suspects: Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, and the psychopath girl, Hiomi, something like that. So we already have a lead to start with. Sorry, we have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this, but there's more reason for us to finish this. Hyoko, yes, Hyoko, not Hiomi. It's also the guy who's tied up if he escaped somehow or got set free. Nagito. There's also Gundam, but he was not seen around the beach. Nekomaru, Hyoko and Fuyuhiko were seen at the beach. We saw them. We didn't see Nekomaru, but the Akane did fight with him, so he was around as she was coming. Interesting. I don't want to do this, but that's more reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. Investigate. First, I need to take a look at Monokuma file. The victim is Mahiro Koizumi. Estimated time of death was around 3 p.m. Actually, it was almost around 4, right? Oh no, it's estimated time of death. Okay, almost around 3 p.m. Scene of the crime, where the body was discovered, was inside a beach house at Chandler Beach. The cause of death is a single blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. Around 3 p.m., that's the time Kazuichi and I arrived at the diner. Then, if we had just gone to the beach house instead? No, now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then, I'm going to find out the truth behind Mahiro's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Oh, that guy could kill her with his fist? I mean, it's pretty clear that they used a baseball bat. There we go, we got our first truth bullet. Sokutuchaki.
How suspicious.
What is this? This is suspicious, I think. Did you find some kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well,
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the backside door. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door because Mahiro's body was blocking it, right? That's when I noticed the footprints. The footprints lead to the beach house, the tunnel. Look like they belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house, huh? It's definitely suspicious.
Huh?
Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be? Yeah, it was Peko, Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, and Hyoko.
Well,
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I don't know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
but still.
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was... Excuse me? Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints will lead to the shore, from the shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then whose footprints are these?
it appears.
It's no mistake that they are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yes, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprints on the beach. Are we not even gonna measure the footprints or anything? We could guess just from the size of it, right?
I see.
I will never forgive Killy.
However,
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. She must feel very strongly about killing. That's just not Chiaki. There's just no way anyone will forgive something like this. I guess you're right. That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure there was a larger variety of drinks. I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it. Mahiro! This is too weird. Something like this should only happen in song lyrics.
Perhaps.
Mahiro probably wants us to do this too. She will want us to reveal the truth behind her death. But what she really wanted, she probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully without something like this happening. Well, start investigating the scene, I guess. A trash can with tissues? No, it's bottles actually. Maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. That's what I thought, but that's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. I guess not. It's not that easy, huh? Trash can? Interesting. Beachside door? There might still be things I haven't investigated yet. Okay. I thought we would just look at the footprints or something. Closet. The closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here too. There's a lot of stuff. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet, but there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person could stand here. But if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay here. Shelves. Flotation devices, knuckles, nets. There's also some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. Is that gonna be a Monokuma bear? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I found him! I knew it! Obtain a hidden Monokuma! Wow, we have so many coins actually, that's crazy. Hidden boy. Okay, gummy. There's something on the floor. The yellow thing, it's a gummy candy. The ones that Hyoko likes. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? Cute little bear. Yellow gummy. More shelves. There's a lot of stuff jammed onto the shelves, even surfboards and a surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 surfboards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. And there's an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. I guess there's everything inside the closet. Seems like it. Well, right now, Hyoko is the biggest suspect. Check the metal bat. According to the Monokuma file, the fatal blow was dealt to Mahiro with a blunt object. A blunt object is this metal bat, right? This metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh?
Well,
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. That girl was killed with a fatal blow from a metal bat. Just like my hero.
hey.
Did you also play the game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about the metal bat? Yeah, that's exactly it, but did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiro's death, you probably need to solve the game's mystery too. But even if you solve the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. For now, I should focus on this investigation. So, it's okay to say that this metal bar is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Is the truth bullet?